What is up? And welcome back to the Lock Boss show and giveaway. Of course, I am PJ, and we are here in season 4. So super excited to be here with you. And today we're going to be really diving into some forward programming, a new key machine, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, here in just a few minutes, we're going to be talking with our friend Cody over at Lock Labs. Should be a really good time. And of course, would it really be the Lock Boss show if I didn't start out with a Topo Chico? So I just want to say cheers to all of you out there drinking a Topo, or for that matter, your favorite beverage of choice. All right. Oh, man. Good stuff here. So, yeah, so in the world of key programming, it's has always been more and more challenging as the years have went on. And I'm excited to learn more myself and kind of dive into it. And but before we do, something really important to talk about, which is if you want more where that came from, all right, I'm talking about the Lock Boss show, you're going to want to head on over to the after party. Now, we host the after party in the one and only, our friend Jimmy J from Iowa Lock Docs Discord. All right. So I'm looking in the comments. Hopefully a link will be posted here in just a moment. If not, I can do a little copy paste that in there. But no, just remember, if you're watching, you're welcome. All right. So if you're watching, you're welcome. Click over to Discord. And I believe Jimmy will put little instructions in there. I think you have to you join, and then he'll assign you a role, and you'll be able to kind of see everything. So make sure you check it out. Have some fun. Of course, I'll be over there a little bit after the show. And like I've said so many times, one of my favorite parts has really been able to kind of get to know everybody. It's one thing to see everyone's usernames or YouTube handles, I should say, or even seeing the orders come through, that sort of thing. It's a whole different level to be able to sit in Discord. I typically like to video chat, but you can video or voice and just hang out. It's been so much fun. But yeah, if you want to do that, you're welcome to. So, all right. Well, hey, without further ado, now, since we have a guest coming on, I'm having Julio sit it out. Okay. I don't know if we really need Julio doing weird things when we have guests. Okay. So Julio has not made a season 4 appearance yet, which I don't know. I'll leave it up to all of you. Is that good or bad? Is it good or bad? I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop in and have a little bit of fun. All right. So here we go. I first want to give a shout out to John S. Says thank you for the prizes from the Lock Boss giveaway. Absolutely, John. I'm guessing John Shelton, maybe, if I'm guessing good or not. But yeah, John, thanks for not only being a part of the community, but for taking a photo and sending it over. So nice shirt, by the way. Of course, as you know, I love the technical tees. It's practically what I wear. I absolutely love them. But my favorite part about them, actually, is that they're made on the New Era shirts. Super, super high quality, and they feel great, and I absolutely love them. But anyways, all right. Now, of course, since we're in season 4, let's make sure we're all on the same page on what to do if you win. All right. So each week is a different episode. This is 4.2. Make sure right now in the chat, you drop the hashtag LockBoss. All right. And we're going to be choosing winners here in live on the show in just a little bit. As a matter of fact, let me bring this up on the screen. All right, so we have 41 entries right now, of course, and 42, and we'll let those. Now, remember, you can only enter once. You can put it in hashtag as many times as your heart desires, but the software only allows you to enter once. All right. So just keep that in mind. And of course, we're up 48 now. Yeah. And we'll just kind of keep that going. Now, the question you might be asking is, what are we giving away today? And that is going to be 4 $100 credits. All right. 4 $100 credits. And we'll be announcing those 4 winners here at the end of the show. But wait, because there is more. All right. Right now, right here, right now, we're going to be doing a bonus giveaway. Check this out. Or actually, before I do that, I guess I spoiled it a little bit with my slides here. But anyway, so yeah, just make sure you put in the hashtag LockBoss during the live show to be entered to win. We'll pick the winners using the hashtag picker I just showed you. And yeah. All right. Back to the bonus. All right. Quick bonus here for you, which is the first person that uses the code on clksupplies.com, 9F as in Frank, V as in Victor, C as in Charlie, 4. Okay. First person uses that code, you get a free $50 credit. That's just for you watching. All right. So first person, there's only one code that can be used on, but as soon as you use it, boom, there you go. $50 free just for being here, hanging out and being awesome. All right. Being positive. All right. With that being said, all right, we want to hop in with our special guest today, Cody over at Lock Labs. Cody, what is up?
How's it going, guys?
And there, well, hey, really happy to have you here with us, and it was really cool hanging out with you. What was that last year, or was it the year before that we met up in Vegas?
The year before, correct.
Year before that, so that'd be 2024. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely wild. It's been that long, but well, Cody, yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And what I want to do is, I asked you to come on, hang out. And as we're really wanting to talk about this new thing that Lock Labs has going on, which is the CalculatorSmith. And, what I first want to kind of start, like, what got us to the time where this CalculatorSmith was even needed?
I think a lot of that has to do with, again, if you're an automotive locksmith these days, then you know that the FDRS OE software, it tends to go down as well. So I believe there are technicians, our locksmiths out there looking for alternative solutions, which is what we do on the daily. Now it's an external source to provide encodes. It's not a standalone programmer, CalculatorSmith. It's just to provide Incode, Outcode calculator tool. So I believe the reason, again, is truly because of the amount of people using OE software to get these newer forges done with active alarms and the restrictions against that. I've spent countless hours on a vehicle with FDRS with no success. So in my day, if something like this came around, I would have been very excited.
Sure. And no, with this, I just shared a link to our CalculatorSmith page in the chat. And Cody, I was going to try something never done on the LockBoss show before, which is try to play the video on that shows how they use it. How do you feel about that?
I feel like we can go through with that.
Awesome. Well, let's try it. Now, everybody, Julio's not around. I'm manning the fort myself here. Okay. So let me go ahead and do this, and then let's kind of talk through it a little bit, the costs associated and all that stuff. But
sure.
All right, let me, I have this saved here. And like I said, just let's see. Let's do this quickly, hopefully. All right. So, okay. All right. So I got this pulled up here, and this is the video that CalculatorSmith has on this. And I'm going to hit the play button, and let's hope it works. All right. Because, hey, why test it before when you can go live? All right. Let's just do it. Here we go.
Currently working on a 23 F-150 King Ranch. I'm going to use your token system.
All right, so we have the Auto ProPad Basic. We have the version, I think it's 2. So to get on there, you go to Ford. It's plugged in. We have an existing key, so this is an add a key situation. But you're going to go over here to where it says Vehicle 22-MY. You're going to program keys. You're going to wait for just a second. It says the smart key model. You're going to put the new smart key. It has to be the one that you're going to program into the learning slot, and it's underneath the cup holder closest to the console. You're going to put that in. It says turn on the ignition, and you're going to press OK. And then it's immediately going to give you the VIN and the outcode. At that point, you're going to go to your website and you're going to type in the CalculatorSmith. And I've already done that. It's $35. They're going to send you an email, and that's where you redeem the credit at. And it's going to bring you to the console, and you'll have 1 credit. Okay. So then you're going to put this long digit out, and it is capital. You have to put it in all capital letters. It has to be exactly as it's written. So you can't mix up lowercase and uppercase. Okay. At this point, it's very important that you are patient. I always say, don't be too quick to click, because I messed up the first time and I clicked it twice and it said double click generated. And then it cost me $35 and I had to rebuy it. But the customer support did refund me my money and gave me an extra credit. So I don't know if they'll always do that, but they did it this time. So then you say generate Incode, and then you wait. And then it says Incode, Outcode. So it's very, very quick. And then you're going to put that in.
I believe it's got to do with the internet connection. If the internet connection is good, it's really quick. But rural Mississippi, we have slow internet connection sometimes. So it takes 5-7 seconds. And during that time, if you press it twice, we just noticed that we had an issue with it going through and giving us the outcode or encode.
Okay, so let me double check it.
All right, we're going to double check this. Okay.
All right, so we've entered the 24-digit code, and it says okay. And then it's going to say programming keys, communicating. It locked. Program is successful. There's now a current number of key is 3, and then you click OK.
Awesome.
The only thing is you can only do 1 key at a time, but key is successful. Let's take the existing key out. And the car is on.
Thumbs up. This is Jason and Ashley from Mobile Locksmith. Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, so there you kind of have it. Nice little basic demo of it. Now, Cody, tell me something. When I watched that in particular, like, and you're talking about, the caps and the encode and the outcode, man, I just totally wish, I don't know about you, but on Mac, you can just copy paste it between, your devices. And it feels like torture having to maybe enter those upper and lower case,
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if I might have heard through the grapevine that they were working on something like that, specifically for the reason in that video where if you make a mistake, you're out $35. So I don't have any kind of assurance or kind of guarantee that that's going to happen, but I'll keep an ear out.
Yeah, it's definitely been thought about, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I've done it myself. I've entered those codes and I've made mistakes, and usually back in the day, I had to go back to the van and use OETIS software and go through the again, but it's just repetition and you're slowing yourself down. So.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So on this, like I have a few different questions, and of course, if you're watching and have questions, definitely put it out there, put it in the comments, and we will try to get to it, even if we already move on to the next topic that we're going to be discussing. But okay, so a few things. So this is something like I want to just be clear on the how it all works. Lock Labs has teamed up with CalculatorSmith. Or
CalculatorSmith is an online encode outcode calculator tool. It's used for automotive key programming. and it's designed to help locksmiths generate Incode values. I wouldn't necessarily say we teamed up with them, but we've heard they were going to be working with other manufacturers like OBD Star, Advanced Diagnostics, and we wanted to be in the playing field. Now, why locksmiths use it is because when they're programming certain vehicles, it specifically gives you the outcode. If you have a programmer that will provide you an outcode, then you can use CalculatorSmith for the encode. It's critical mostly for newer Ford and Lincoln patch systems without traditional NASTIV.
Okay. But then is what essentially you've done is like, or as Lock Labs has done, is then they've provided different distributors like us, our own like little kind of like affiliate link website thing.
Correct.
Yep. So that's kind of how that works.
There are a few different distributors that have they have the reach to advertise it within their catalog, so that people know the advantage of using this system. It is not locked down by the AutoProPad. It is open to other programmers, which is we make sure everyone knows that it is not specifically for AutoProPad.
Okay. Yeah. So any machine that's giving you outcodes.
Correct. Exactly.
Yep.
And then on the website itself, on the FAQ list, there is a compatibility list for which vehicles should require Incode outcode, so that people have a basis to go off of before they plug in if they wanted to use that.
Sure. And Keith Moore is asking, do you have to use a phone or can a laptop be used? I'm guessing anything on the website.
Yeah. No. Just a browser. It doesn't matter which device.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah. I'm trying to think any other areas. I mean, it just gives you an opportunity, to do the newer Fords.
Yeah. And what people need to know too is that from what I know, I believe the cost of a single token is cheaper than if you were to do a 2-day, a month, or a year with FDRS. So it's a lower cost per job with a simple online workflow. It's ideal for shops that don't want large yearly subscriptions or something like that.
Sure. Yeah, it's like a more affordable option if you're not like super high volume per se.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Cody, on this subject, is there any other things that I have not asked that I should have?
No, I mean, it's easy to use online. The credits don't expire, which is nice. So if they were to stack a few, it will not expire. But no, I mean, it's pretty simplistic. Again, if you have a programmer that provides an outcode, this is a solution for you to get an Incode without using OE or NASTIV credentials, which, if you don't need to fill out a D1 form. Yeah. So that's one of the huge points. A lot of locksmiths don't like D1s. They're tedious and they'll lock you out. So.
Sure. Absolutely. All right. So yeah. Okay. So if you have questions still, go ahead and put it in the comments and we'll try to, got one here. Is it all keys lost or just add?
All keys lost as well.
Okay.
And I believe ECU swap from what I read on their website.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
I'm hoping soon.
Yeah.
Cody, so my truck is a perfect example of one that I have never made an extra key for it. I mean, I have two, but I'm going to actually, I plan to use the machine and use this CalculatorSmith to do this. So see what it's like.
Yeah. Let me know how it goes. And then I just wanted to mention anyone who goes ahead and researches or clicks this website, it is down at the moment. But that is due to the fact that there's a server overload. Calculator grew so quickly and it became so popular. They're just being forced to add more servers. And so they'll have a total of 4 servers going forward. This is what I heard, with US, Mexico, and Canada included. And I do not have an ETA for it to be up and running, but let's hope sooner than later.
Yeah. So 2 codes would be needed on all keys lost?
From what that video stated, I believe so.
Yeah.
I have not heard confirmation on that. That is a great question. I will retrieve that answer and shoot it your way.
Okay, sure. Yeah, and I know people are asking for the website. I just posted it again, our partners link website thing. You'll be able to see that in the chat.
Excellent.
All right. Good stuff. All right. Cody, let's go ahead and let's move on to the next subject, unless you have anything that you would like to add.
No, that's great. Let's go ahead.
All right, here we go. All right, so here's a couple screenshots for you. All right, so next up is what I want to talk about is the newest key machine that Lock Labs is selling, which is the Maverick. If you can kind of walk us through. So right now the Lock Labs has the Triton Plus, the Black Widow, and then now the Maverick.
Correct.
So what? Fill us in on the Maverick if you could.
Sure. So the overall reason that we produce this, I'll get into that in a moment, but it's just for locksmiths to have an affordable, reliable key cutter with free lifetime updates, which comes included. It covers wide key formats, and it's an excellent backup or primary machine for locksmiths entering the automotive key cutting industry. Now, there are specifics into why it is such a cheaper or viable option, and a lot of that tailors down to the warranty. The Maverick comes with a 1-year warranty, the Black Widow comes with a 2-year warranty, and the Triton Plus comes with a 3-year warranty. And a lot of that when you're warrantying a machine, it's because they're better parts, and we know that. The manufacturers know that those are better parts, so you're getting a longer warranty. Now, it's not to say that the Maverick doesn't have great parts. They're just cheaper. They're not going to last as long. There's not as much functionality compared to the Triton or the Black Widow, but it is a budget-friendly option, and it cuts great. I've heard great feedback from it from a bunch of different locksmiths, and I have yet to mess with one myself, but I do want to get into that.
Awesome. Yeah, I put a little screenshot up here of some of the stuff on the key types that are supported, integrated storage, cut to code, that sort of thing. Now, Cody, something cool. All right, check this out. So one of our community members and Lock Boss after party participants is Nick with Nick's Lock and Security. So he is actually, he bought one of these machines a while back, and he actually made a full series of videos that I watched them all, and they're really good. Like if you want to learn through how to use the Maverick in real time with him as he's going through it, like they're really great videos to do so. And so for the record, actually, if you have not, you should go to Nick's Lock and Security and subscribe to his YouTube channel. I know he'd appreciate that. And then you can check out his videos. So he's actually beat me to the punch on Maverick videos, and I was like, Nick, are you trying to get rid of me? Is that what you're trying to do? But no, he actually did a really good job. Now, Cody, if you could kind of fill us in when it comes to the Maverick, there's two options. What are those two options?
Sure. So the Maverick by itself, the Maverick has no screen, and it is not a portable battery option. And the Maverick Max has a 7-inch display screen and also a portable battery option. So those are the two major distinguished differences. Other than that, it's not much. Now, I would like to mention again that the Triton is it doesn't cut as well as the Triton, but if you look at it like this, like a Honda Accord versus an Acura, both have AC, seats, and mirrors. They do the same thing. One is much easier to use, like the Triton. It has more features and better parts, but that's the reason why it's a budget option. Well, go back to the base of your question. I might have slipped up there.
No, yeah, just talking about the two different options of how they're sold, right. which I think you covered.
From Max to that, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so the Max version just adds the touchscreen and the battery. Essentially, that's the only upgrade from the original Maverick to the Maverick Max.
Okay. And is that something that you can upgrade afterwards? So if you buy the less expensive option, can you upgrade to the more expensive?
I don't have the answer to that. I'll have to run that up and see if I can get an answer for you. Now, I do know that you can use a tablet to run off or to run the Maverick software. Now, the only answer I don't have for you is if you can integrate this portable battery accessory portion into the standard Maverick. But I do have our marketing manager in the chat, and if she has access, she may be able to provide an answer to that as we speak.
Oh yeah, yes, I do see that the Maverick key machine is in the chat. So I didn't know that machines could chat like that, but I mean, is that like an AI thing or what? No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a new feature on there. It's going to cost you a little bit more.
Yeah, it's going to cost you a little bit more, but looks like
Smash.
Yeah, Smash says I have one, works great.
Good stuff.
Let's see here, Maverick blocks included. I don't know.
I know you're going to get your standard 4-way auto jaw. I don't have the description to see if they're getting additional jaws. I don't believe so. I believe you can purchase additional accessory jaws, but I don't believe you get any more than that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lorena, if you're here.
Yeah, and yes, and actually all the accessory jaws will actually be up on our website. If they're not at the moment, anytime, they'll be up there as well.
Excellent.
So people can check those out.
And now the Maverick's got great compatibility. It's a wide key coverage. I mean, it cuts auto, residential, commercial, Tibi, tubular, dimple. So it does a lot. Don't take it a peg down in your book.
Yeah, I'm guessing like just from like the sales part of it, like it was like your way of trying to kind of go after the real entry level type machine. Am I right?
Yeah, correct. Exactly. And then again, let me get back into this. One of the reasons we originally created this machine, let's see if I can find it here, which is what I told you about the Mexico market. So this was designed exclusively for the Mexico market, the Maverick. And the reason I say that is they're going to have a Spanish language going to be introduced into that machine, and they're going to have keyways that are only found in Mexico, as well as vehicle referrals, the way people identify them in Mexico. So it's going to be very Mexico forward. That does not mean you can't use that in the States. It is just an idea to give people who are using these tools who specifically speak that language or would like to see the UI in a Spanish language. That will be coming sooner than later for people's information.
Really? Yeah, that's cool. Cody, confession. Now, Julio's not here, but I have always wanted to speak Spanish really bad. I really have. Like, I've done like the Duolingo thing, trying to figure it out, and maybe though cutting keys in with Spanish might actually help me a little bit.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I went to school and high school. I took a couple Spanish classes, and after I got out of high school and graduated, I learned more Spanish in a couple warehouses with the fellas than I did in 2 years of high school. So that's where you want to get the basis and the lingo.
Yes, yeah. So I tried Spanish in high school, and sadly, I'm glad Julio's not here to put confession music on. But like, I had to drop. I was failing. But I love the language. Yeah, I think that's a cool option though for people as well. Or if you want to learn Spanish, if you're a locksmith, it could be a good way too, right?
Yeah, if you search some words.
Come on, that's creative, right? But hey, there's Jimmy J says, does the same Triton mounts fit the Maverick, or are there new ones coming?
I don't know the answer. I have not got to power up a Maverick and to see if the jaws are interchangeable. But again, we have our Mavericks in the chat, and she should be able to answer that question.
Yes, I'm just kind of going down through
because
here.
I know the Widow is interchangeable, or they are interchangeable from the Triton to the Black Widow, but I am unaware if it is compatible. It does look the same, but again, please, Maverick, give me an answer.
Yeah. Does the Maverick use the same? Oh, okay. Yep.
See, that's
hey, Jeff, how's it going? Question. But yeah, we'll have to. Hey, that's good though. You know what though? It's always good to get some questions that you don't always know the answer to, right? It actually is good. Let's see here. There's the Maverick speaking for itself. Says, sorry, the standard automotive jaw, not the 4-way jaw used on the Triton.
Yes, they are. I just got confirmation those are not interchangeable from the Triton to the Maverick.
Okay.
Separate.
All right. Let's see here. All right. Busy does have my boots here. Here's another answer. The Maverick bolt-on kit is different than the Triton.
That's a great. There you go.
Yeah. So I think it's just safe to say, like, if you're going to, get a Maverick, you're going to have to expect that everything, all the parts and pieces that you're going to use, jaws, bolt down kits, are going to be its own. I am guessing, though, and tell me if I'm guessing wrong, that the cutters essentially are interchangeable.
Yes, I don't believe. I think I had a customer call and ask specifically if they, because they couldn't find it in our purchasing portal, if there are Maverick specific cutters, and we did confirm no, there's not. So
okay,
it should be good to go.
Okay. Well, very good. Now, as we were chatting earlier today, you actually have a special offer on the Maverick right now. Am I right?
Correct. Now I was gonna have you announce that, but if you want me to take the reins, that's fine by all means.
Yeah, go ahead and take the reins. You get all the credit and glory here. Okay.
Okay. So what we're gonna offer here, or what PJ is offering for you guys, is within the next 24-hour period of time after this show is ended, if you guys purchase a Maverick, not a Maverick Max, a Maverick, the lower cost machine, PJ is going to throw in a tablet and a stand for that tablet, which, if you know the Black Widow, I think that's the same one. That'll be included with the cost of your Maverick purchase.
That one right there.
And we have confirmed the tablet will operate the Maverick UI and software.
Awesome. Yeah, so if you want one, if you want to start with the base model and you want a free tablet and the stand that goes with it, like you've always kind of seen sitting by the Black Widow back there, you have 24 hours. Get that order put in. Right. And Kylie, who's watching this, she'll know what's going on. So perfect. Yeah. So, hey, everybody, there's your opportunity if you want that. But well, perfect. Now, we have one real important question here, though, Cody, which is, do you get a free cowboy hat with purchase?
That's going to have to come off your shelf, sir.
Yeah. And we don't have any cowboy hats in stock, so I don't know if I can help in that regard. And let's see here. What is this here? Make the videos. Oh, Nick.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell the talk with you, Nick. All right.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where's it at? You had a deal on the Triton during the holidays. Will we see it again? Say Easter specials. Cody, do you know of anything in the pipeline?
Last time I heard that we ran that end of year mega sale, wasn't going to happen anytime soon again.
Okay.
So I don't have any kind of word or update on that happening in the near future.
Okay. Fair enough. Trying to look through the comments here. I think we just about covered it, Cody. Is there any other final points or anything that you'd like to add?
No, I mean, we really appreciate you having us on as always. It's great advertising. I like that we're able to discuss some of the new things we have on the table. I mean, our last show, we had the Black Widow and I believe the Auto Pro Pad Core and Evolution. So we love when distributors ask us to be on and be a part of this. This is great for the community. It's great for the industry. And thank you for having us on once again.
Absolutely. Yep. We got a question here from Chad Harris. Any trade-ins on my Legacy?
He's pulling our leg. I know who that is. There was a trade-in on the last sale, but that ended on January 5th.
Oop, let me see here. What did I do here? Off topic. Ryan, what's up? Says, is it common for my Black Widow to stop cutting if you get a phone call?
Not.
Very, very interesting, Ryan. Oh, man. Well, perfect, Cody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. It's fun to finally have you on. In the past times that Lock Labs has been on, like you've been in the chat, so kind of been in behind the scenes. So it's been fun to have you live on the internet. How many have you been live on the internet often?
No, a few times. I get a little nervous, but it's nothing like I had to shoot some stuff for one of our subdivisions of our company, and they put me behind a screen with a teleprompter with no time to read the script. So this is nothing.
Oh, okay. Very cool. But well, perfect. So yeah, I guess in closing, the CalculatorSmith is a new option that people can use, right, for Ford
Yes.
Incode outcodes.
Yes.
It's currently, of course, you know, anytime you want to do something like this, you know, and you like schedule a YouTube video and talk about it, it happens to be down due to a server upgrade. That should be back up soon. And then also the Maverick, if you're looking for an entry level electronic machine, definitely consider the Maverick. And of course, in the next 24 hours, we will throw in if you order the basic model, we'll throw in a tablet and stand for you. So very nice of
I see a couple comments in here about the AnyToyo. We are working on releasing our version of Lexus Toyota AnyToyo token system. Now it's no longer a token-based system. They have evaporated that entire idea. But yes, I do see some comments coming in here, and there was a video put out today of the success using this specific software. So maybe for the next show, or maybe you'll have me again, we can discuss that when it comes out. But keep an eye out, guys. That will be coming out sooner than later.
Oh, it is. Yeah. So I haven't missed this. Like, so there was like some sort of like teaser today.
I believe so. Somebody posted a completion video. I do not recall where that was posted.
Okay.
But the good news is it's positive feedback, and we didn't go too much into detail on this show because we were relying on some of this feedback in the meantime. So until we are ready to discuss that,
yeah, fair enough. Very good. All right. Well, yeah, sounds like a plan. We'll go ahead and deal with that when it comes, I guess. And here in a few minutes here, I just put the Lock Boss tracker back on, so we'll let that get caught up. And yeah, we should be good to go, Cody. Well, hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for being on, and I'm sure we'll be talking soon.
Absolutely. Thank you again for having us. Lock Boss.
All right. Thanks, Cody. We'll see you. All right, guys. Well, very cool here. So great having Cody on talking about those couple things. Always a good time. Let's go ahead here in just a few minutes, and we will announce this week's winners. I was just pulling up, as you could see, the hashtag tracker had some weird error on it, so I just reset it. So let's give it a minute to catch back up. It's part of the fun of doing stuff live. So hey, make sure here in just a few minutes, we're gonna announce this week's Lock Boss winners. So make sure that you include the hashtag Lock Boss if you want to be chosen to win. Let's go and get this pulled back up here. And yep, there's Nick. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to his channel, go over there and subscribe. He worked hard on those videos if you're interested in that. So, of course, today here in just a couple minutes, we're going to be announcing this week's 4 lucky $100 winners. So, very, very good. Let me pull it up here. And man, I'm really going to have to get Julio back to manage some of this here for me. Put this down. Let's pull up the tracker. Let's see here. All right. So, hey, make sure you put that in there. Sadly, for some reason, the tracker had you saw that error message, and I just reset it. So make sure you are putting in the hashtag LockBoss if you want to win. And, of course, we need to free Julio, get Julio back, because I don't know if I'm very capable. I mean, well, as we know, talking and reading for me is interesting. So let's go and let this climb back up here. Of course, we'll do this before we announce the winners here. And let me look at this. Okay, do we need a follow-up for the Ford Pats? Sorry, I'm missing here. Lots of comments. Let's see. Maverick on my doorstep. Very interesting. All right, so I'll give you guys a few minutes to make sure you got that put in. We're going to announce the winners live, like always. But all right, it's moving up. Now, of course, let's talk about a few different things here really quick. If you want to, what are we doing here? There we go. All right, so if you want to, if you want more where that came from and you want to head on over to the after party in Jimmy J's Iowa Lock Docs Discord, you sure can. There'll be a link at the top of the chat there, and you can come check it out and hang out with us. So he typically starts the show about 5 minutes, the after party about 5 or so minutes after the live ends here. And then at that point, I usually hop on shortly after that and hang out with you all for a while. But man, I tell you what, how's everyone's week going? Is everyone staying safe out there? How's the weather? It's been pretty warm here, actually. I've only had the snow blow a few times. It's kind of crazy here. Let's pull up a couple. Oh, very cool. I'm all subbed up to Nick's channel, PJ. Hey, thank you very much. I know Nick will really appreciate that. Locks and more. What is up? Says, has anyone on here had any issues with the Black Widow cutting ace tubular keys? Yeah. If you have or have any tips or suggestions, make sure you put them in the chat. I know that, I've done a video on it showing it was pretty straightforward, pretty simple, for the ones that I've done. But, if you have any other, tips or suggestions, check that out. And Lock some more. It might be even worth, if you're having any, problems, to, give Lock Labs a call and see what they have to say. There's Jimmy J says on here, make sure if you're going to go to the after party to kind of put in your handle, YouTube handle. Can't speak there all of a sudden. Let's see here. Oh, Doug, Mr. Doug Kimber, what is up? I hope you're doing well down there in Salt Lake City. And yeah, keep the snow in Idaho. Doug, it hasn't been staying here very much. I mean, maybe we have an inch or two outside in different areas, but not much. Has not been much here. Let me look through. Let's see. All right, let's pull this up here. Let's see what we got going on. All right, so we got 54 entries. I'm trying to give you guys a few minutes here to make sure we can get back up after that interesting error that had popped up. So go ahead and put Lockboss if you want to get entered in to win, and we'll announce the winner soon. So it's like just a little over half of you at the moment have done that. So make sure you do that. Let's look at a few other comments here. Let's see. Oh, hey, you're also right outside of Salt Lake City. Pretty close to us. Pretty close. Let's see. Man, and guys, just a little teaser here. You might be in for one of the craziest hot dog eating contests this summer around the 4th of July. Okay. It's a little sneak peek. I don't know. Might be a little interesting. Let's see. Ryan's asking also, anybody cut the new Honda key on the Black Widow or Triton? Drop a comment if you have. And all right, we're almost there. Just a couple, probably, let's see here. Let's call it in about 1 minute from now, I'm going to announce the 4 lucky winners today live. So, 1 more minute. I'm looking at my timer here, and then we'll announce that. All right. All right. Let's look through the comments. Just a little more. All right. Looks like we have 60 entries now. It's getting up there. Want to make sure, of course, I want to make sure anyone who wants to enter can. But now, of course, right before I do, let's pull this back up here, and let's talk about what to do if you win. All right. So if you win here in just a couple moments, you want to make sure that you email us at CLKSupplies.com, and we will get your coupon code over to you. So make sure you email us and we'll hook you up. All right. And we will hook you up like always. All right. So we got 63 entries here. We're getting really down. It's right about the minute mark now. So I think without further ado, I think we need to announce the 4 winners. Are you ready? Let's do it. Here we go. All right. All right. Here we go. Winner number 1 is Bobby Kendrick. Congratulations. I like it. I like it. Here we go. Winner number 2. Keep Beard. Very nice. Congratulations. Nice little profile pic there. All right, here we go. Winner number 3. Scully 81800. Very nice. Very nice. All right. And last but not least, let's do winner number 4 now. And hey, and for the record too, or I'll tell you something after here. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Ryan, congrats, man. I like the pick there. I like the pick. All right. Well, hey, there you have it. That is this week's 4 lucky winners. Make sure you email us, sales@clksupplies.com, and you will all get, the 4 of you will get $100 credit. How about that? You know, it's our way, hopefully, of helping you out and setting it up to where hopefully you can either get some tools you're looking for, some supplies, and, you know, that's what we're here to do, is support all of you working with locks and keys. So congrats to you all. And I saw someone use in the comments as we were going here, and I saw someone did get that free bonus $50 credit on there, which is pretty cool. So congrats to whoever got that. Very good. All right, everybody. Well, hey, that brings us to the end of this week's Lock Boss Show Season 4.2. So excited to hang out with you all. Fun to have Lock Labs on again, talking about the CalculatorSmith and then also the Maverick key machine. So, all right, everybody. And you know what? I am so sorry with Julio not here. I realized I didn't even turn on the comments so everyone could see. So I apologize for that. All right. Next week, maybe Julio should come back next week. But all right, everybody. Wait, it's been fun being here. You stay safe out there. Keep doing that lock and key work. And I'll see you same place, same time next week. All right. Y'all take care.